Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not forget to turn on notifications as I'm sharing everyday great contents for you. Alright, in this lesson I will show you how we able to create our own functions. Previous lesson, if you remember, we already saw some built-in functions, and now we're going to create our own functions. Let's have a look where are they located, and if you need any more built-in functions, I will like to show them where they are located. Okay, open your DB account and let's go to programmability, and there is a folder which is called functions. Click the small plus button, and as you can see there is table valid functions which we're going to create one, and scalar valid functions same as table 1. We're going to create our functions and they're going to stored in these folders. So what are the difference between table and scalar? If you have a return value as a table, it is going to locate it table valued functions. If your return value as a like integer, decimal, or varchar, they are going to locate it in scalar valued functions. Okay, system functions is our built-in functions. Let's have a look quickly. For example, datetime functions. We already used date at, date difference, date part, date name, and if you remember, we have a get date to get today what the today is. So if you need another function, you can just Google it and have a look what they are for, and you can use it. I already show you which one is the um, most used for beginners um, people. Alright, let's have a look at the other ones. For example, string functions. We use right, left, len, for example, yeah, upper, lower, trim, if you remember, guys. So if you need, as I told you before, if you need any other one, you can just Google it and you can use straight away. Alright, let's start our own functions. But before starting functions, I would like to point out difference between procedures and functions. Exact, actually, there is a they are really similar. There is a small interesting thing. Um, you can't use instead of the thing is. Let me show you physically. This is a select star from TBL products, right? TBL products. Function 5. As you can see, we have table here. But if you would like to use a function, you can use count star function function 5. So you're able to use function in your query. But if you would like to, use a procedure, you have to run separately. You can't use your function procedures in your queries. That's the difference. So you can use functions while you are creating your queries. That's the main difference between procedures and functions. If you confuse, I would like to point out that difference. Alright. Okay, let's start creating new one then. To do that, create function. Let's give a name. I'm going to create a string, varchar function. This is the name. You can type whatever you want. Alright, I'm going to give some parameters. First name. This function is going to convert first name and last name a kind of full name. Alright, so this first name must be a varchar, let's say 50, and last name data type is varchar. It's really similar to C# if you remember my previous lessons. Okay, now we going to define a return value using keywords returns. Do not forget the S and return value is going to be varchar. And I am going to use 50 of last name, the first letter of the first name, and plus dot, so it is going to be maximum 52 character. All right, so the next one is as begin end. If you're using scalar value type function, you have to use begin and end. But if you're using a table valued function, you don't need to use begin and end. All right, let's type our function. Okay, I'm going to declare a variable, declare at result var char 52 set result. All right, so I need to use left expression varchar and number of the char. Okay, first name, and I'm going to take first letter of left side. Then I'm gonna add a dot, and the second one is going to be the last name. All right, perfect. So we need to return this value now at result. Perfect. Let's try to save this function. Commands completed successfully. Perfect. Let's make this section command line and try our function. Select full name, but let's use like that, full name. I'm going to use Michael, let's say Sailor. We're going to get error message. As you can see, is not recognized built-in function name, because if you use just the name of your function, it recognized as a built-in function. So this is not built-in. We created our own function. So to let the database know this action, we are adding DBO, database object. So this is DBO full name function. Let's have a look at our functions. Right click, refresh, DBO full name. Perfect. Let's function 5. As you can see, Sailor, this is the name. It is converted. Let's use this function in one of our tables. Select star from TBL clients. Function 5, we have a first name and last name. Let's copy this section. I'm going to give first name and last name. Function 5, as you can see, these are the names. And you can give a meaningful column name, say like full name, function 5. Perfect. I assume you understand how we creating functions with the string result. You can return any type of data. It's just up to you. Now I'm going to give another example, and I'm gonna make it a little bit complicated. So let's use some numbers this time. Okay, create function. Let's say profit calculator. Perfect. Now I'm going to give a sell price, which is going to be decimal, and I'm going to be a cost price. This function is going to calculate the profit percentage for each product. Decimal. Okay. All right. Now let's continue return value. Return value is going to be decimal. Normally, I'm gonna make it varchar because let's continue with decimal, and I'm gonna show you what we need, and I'm gonna alter this function later. Okay, decimal, because we are giving decimal and I'm giving decimal result. Okay, don't forget using s, but you don't have to use the same value. Okay, as begin and perfect. Let's create our logic now. Declare at result decimal. Perfect. Set result uh, sell price minus cost price. Sorry guys. Sell price minus cost price and divide to cost price. Sorry guys, let me drink a water. We have a result. Yeah, this result is going to be sell price minus cost price and divide to cost price, and the return value is going to be result. Perfect. Function 5, and it is saved now. Let's have a look. Refresh. Here we go. We have a profit calculator in our hands now. Now I'm going to use this function in one of my tables. Select star from TBL products, function 5. We received the table. Okay, now we're going to calculate our profit percentage. Now I need to see product name, and let's call our function profit calculator, and the first value is profit. Is that correct? Profit calculator. All right. The first value. Don't. By the way, ignore the red line. We already save it. I know we have. You know we have. You just need to close and open your application, and it will. The compiler going to recognize this function. Don't worry about it. Okay. The first variable is sell price, and the second is cost price, and that's function 5. As you can see, the result is calculated, but not not in the correct format. Let's try to bring it, make the result in correct format. But before that, I'm going to give a meaningful name, profit percentage, function 5. All right. Let's right click on profit calculator and modify. All right. Let's delete this section. We don't need this. All right. Perfect. So I need the result. For example, let's have a look our result. This is 67 percentage, right? 67. This is 75. This is 47 normally. So we have to multiply these numbers with hundreds. So all we need to do is multiply with 100. Perfect. Everything is perfect now. So I need to change this. What happened here? What is the problem? We don't need. Okay, all right. I need to add one more parenthesis. Perfect. So we need to add this result as a percentage sign. So to do this, we only need add double single quote and percentage. But now this result is varchar, so I need to change the result as a varchar. And let's say, um, for example, 10, it's going to be more than enough. So result, yeah, let me have a look. Okay, but this result is, as you can see, decimal, but this result is varchar. We need to cast this result to the varchar. So we have two varchar, return is varchar. Okay, let's cast it. Cast as varchar. Perfect. Now our result is going to be varchar. Let's function 5 and run our function again. Function 5. As you can see, this is the result what I exactly want to see. Perfect. I assume you understand how we are using scalar valued functions. Let's continue with uh, one of our tables. But before that, we're going to create a table valued functions. To do this, let's create functions again. Function. Let's create a product finder method. Product finder. Parameter is going to be ID. I'm going to ask ID to find the product. Return value is going to be a table. And S. That's all. We don't use begin and end because this is going to be a table result. Select star from TBL, let's say products. Alright. Where ID must be at ID. Alright. Let's have a look our products. So you can adjust your results. For example, I just want product name and I would like to see brand name. I don't need any category. Can I use my function? Let's try dbo. What was the name of profit? I'm gonna use this one exactly. Let's copy. Perfect. From tbl where id is at id. Let me declare with a scalar variable at id. Returns table. Yeah, we need to return a table. So what is the problem here? Must declare scalar variable at id. Yeah, we need to assign the data type, right? Perfect. Now it will be okay. Let's enter, and enter from table. Okay, where I okay, function 5 completed successfully. Let's have a look. Refresh product finder, as you can see. Perfect. Let's try to use our new function. Select star from dbo product finder. This is where we supposed to use because we're returning table and we need to use this function exactly the same location of table name. So we need to give an ID. I'm going to give, for example, 4. Let's see the result. As you can see, laptop, brand name, HP, and profit percentage, this number. So we can use function in function as well. Perfect. Okay. Let's have a look our procedures and try to use our functions instead of typing them long method. Okay, first week sales. Let's modify it. Let me have a look. Yeah, we have a substring as name. Okay, I can use dbo dot full name, and let's have a look. It is asking us, it's not telling us, right? Okay, first name and last name. Selecting full name, perfect. Let's use function 5 and go back. Let's exec first week sales. Function 5. As you can see, client name still same. There is no problem with it. This is how we using our functions, guys. Alright, let me bring my changes to my query because I'm gonna give you this is the place web returns varchar 10 as begin. Alright, perfect. Now I'm going to save this file and push them into my local repository. Save it. dbl no query list for functions. Save it. cd desktop, cd MS SQL, git check out dev, git add dot git commit double dash m functions lessons. Alright, git check out main, git merge with dev, and let's have a look. Our log function lessons has been saved. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. If you crush the like button, I will be really appreciated, as it really motivates me. And if you have any questions, please drop comment below the video. Take care of yourself. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.